This already, huh? Welcome, everyone, to IWR Seasons Beatings, IWR 25. I'm Mark Roberts, and I will be with you here on commentary for the duration of the evening. I have a new colleague in the ring tonight, Gia Miller, as your ring announcer. Let's go back to her now as she gets some guff from John A. Bravo. We've got Kenny Urban and Santa Goose bringing the Rodrageous one to the ring tonight. We're getting funky tonight in the House of Insanity. Our opening contest here on IWR 25 Seasons Beatings. Ref George Ross rings the bell, and we are getting started hot here as Rod Lee sends amazing Nate Mattson down three times now. And again, we've got Nate Mattson doing a funky little dance of his own alongside the Rodrageous one. Today marks 4 years for IWR here at the House of Insanity, the FOP Hall in Monroe, Michigan. And Nate Mattson, the man begging off there in the corner, was on our very first event in this building. He took on Trey Miguel that night. At the time, Nate Mattson said that he was from Greater Detroit. Changed his allegiances since to Canada and the Canadian World Order here with John A. Bravo, A.R. Norman. Though, you know, Nate's always up. Nate setting up Rod now. Got a big knee lift, I think, there on the outside from my vantage point. We are so sold out here in the House of Insanity. It's difficult for me to even see the action at ringside at time here, folks, but we're going to do the best we can. I am going to be joined throughout the evening by some very special guests here on commentary as Nate Mattson now with the upper hand on the Rodrageous one. Scooping him up. Where's Rod going? All the way up to the top. Not a place Rod Lee sees frequently, but he doesn't have a very good view of it now either. Come on. George Ross needs to bring Nate Mattson back into the ring. Nate Mattson has long had a connection with Canada and with the Can-Am Wrestling School across the border in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Only now, the Canadian World Order says that Monroe is Canadian territory that was never actually lost, and that everyone in Monroe is Canadian. The crowd here does not take kindly to that. the IWR universe. Much more, as you can hear, on the side of the Rodrageous One, who is at the mercy of the Canadian World Order and Nate Mattson at the moment. Rod Lee going from one side of the ring to the other. Nate Mattson first pledging his allegiance to the Great White North, but that was a little bit too much of a distraction as Rod Lee comes out of that corner and Nate goes in hard into the steel. Rod winding him up now. Those are 3 closed fists. Come on, ref. But connects with a very legal line and another, sending Nate Mattson down. Look at Kenny Urban outside the ring. He and Goose with the Santa beard couldn't be happier. Nate spins Nate. Rod spins Nate Mattson around, plants him down, hooks the leg. No, 2 count only. I do actually have a good little view of a monitor of the ring here behind me where I can see that clearly. Nate Mattson gets his shoulder up and Rod Lee has the deck stacked against him here. There are more Canadians than there are support on the outside. There you see it there. A.R. Norman just tripped Rod Lee. George did not catch it. And there goes a knee to the jawline. And that's it.